Hello, my name's Jason. I'm glad you're here. I've had such an amazing journey through the years preparing and delivering sermons that I wanted a place where I could share my favorite insights. So welcome to the channel. Today's video is inspired by the work of philosopher Peter Rollins. He's pretty accessible on YouTube. You should check him out. He has some great books out. My favorite one is The Orthodox Heretic. It's a collection of modern day parables. It's definitely worth reading. With that said, let's get started at our unorthodox look at the Uncanny Psalm 23. My favorite definition of uncanny is strangely familiar. The idea is that the reader is able to connect to a presented scenario because it's a common experience. And once the reader is committed to reliving that experience, to sharing that experience with the author, there's a twist and things are not what they seem. This is what I see in Psalm 23, an invitation to what should be business as usual, but what turns out to be a journey into the uncanny. Being followed is usually extremely uncomfortable. The sight of shifting shadows or the sound of encroaching footsteps is enough to put anyone on edge. No one likes being followed. But there's a twist. It's goodness and mercy. The pursuer, the chaser, is the light. Imagine wherever you leave, goodness is left behind. All of your mistakes masked by the mercy of God. Preparing a meal for somebody has to be the most universal labor of love we have in our human arsenal. Cooking for somebody is the ultimate gesture of peace. But there's a twist. It's a labor of love in the midst of hate. Relax and eat your food, but not too much. Watch your back because you're not alone. Here, the divine presence doesn't rescue. Merely keeping company makes the death shadow livable. This isn't rescue from, but serenity through. And the rod, designed for correction through pain, yet it's comfort that its strike delivers. Here is a little bit more of what we're used to. He restores my soul. He guides me in the path of righteousness, yet it's not about me at all. Well, there's nothing wrong with green pastures or quiet waters. Sounds good enough. Except who enjoys being forced or made to do anything? A curious term here. We know what we want it to say. We get what we want, or there's nothing we can't have. But this phrase seems different. This is a freedom from want itself. It's not a satisfaction from attaining, but release from the captivity of desire. Psalm 23 is an epic masterpiece. There's force in the midst of gentleness. There's wholeness for the sake of the other. There's peace in the darkness. There's comfort in the pain. There's love in the hate. And there's goodness where we once were. The beauty here is that David has learned the secret of the true blessing of the divine presence. Whether you find yourself in peaceful green pastures or in the valley of despair, if God's presence is with you, then you are where you are supposed to be. And it's such sweet fellowship that you shall not want to ever leave. And that'll preach.